You alright guys, how's it going? It is David Clayton from KZR Racing once again, and welcome back to the finale of my F1 23 Breaking Point, chapter number 17, the finale at the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix with Konnersport's future on the line. Team principal Kasper Ackermann assembles his team for one last time before what might be their final race in Formula One.
Okay, so we are running two quite different setups out there today. And you don't need me to tell you how it... You don't need me to tell you how it... Davidoff, that's enough.
I'm sorry?
Get out.
What on earth are you talking about?
I've had an entire season of you whispering in people's ears. I'm asking you to leave the meeting.
You can't be serious.
This is not your team. And after today, it might not even exist. So get out and let those of us who actually care about the result do our jobs.
We'll talk about this later, Ackerman.
You can threaten me after the race.
So be it. Coming, Devon?
Yeah, I'm thinking I might actually stay. Yeah, I'm gonna stay.
Well, that's up to you.
Okay, listen. You all know what's at stake. If we race as individuals today, the team dies. The only way we can survive this, the only way that any of us are coming back next season, is together. We all understand this? No. Aiden, Callie, look at me. You look at me. We understand this, yes? If you put yourself ahead of the team today, there's no more team.
Callie, we got this.
Yeah.
And, I'm sorry if I was ever...
Wow.
What?
Are you apologizing?
Yeah.
I will forgive you on one condition.
What's that?
You get your share of the points.
All right. Deal.
Chin up.
Strong words from Kasper there. Absolutely no nonsense in regards to Davidoff. So the last final few bits of admin and phone call as well from Andreo.
Hey, did you find him?
I didn't look too hard, to be honest. Does Davidoff ever sulk?
Hard to imagine. Listen, I hope I haven't caused you problems. I snapped it. It was unprofessional.
Not at all, Kasper. It was a delight to watch.
You think it'll affect his decision?
I've given up speculating, Cass. At this stage, nothing would surprise me.
Yeah, well, we better get that result then.
I guess we better add. And good luck today, Kasper. Whatever happens, I'm so grateful for all you've done.
Look, it's been my pleasure. Konnersport deserves to succeed.
If the fates are kind, Kasper. If the fates are kind. I'm trackside. I'll see you there.
Yeah, cool. I'll be a few minutes.
Well, that's encouraging words from Andreo, who seemed to enjoy seeing Davidoff get put in this place. Not that I blame him, to be honest. So, like I said, the final few bits of admin. Email from Zoe. Just off the phone to Callie. I don't think we need to worry too much about checking on her anymore. So, Callie's actually been in touch with Kasper's wife, which is a nice thing to hear. Nice to see that Kasper's family are actually behind her. Seems she's far less preoccupied with her father. Didn't mention Devon once and didn't care at all about the press. I think all we can do now is put our faith in her. Let Callie be Callie. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Phil Paget, our engineer. Nice one, Kasper. Just to confirm, we're taking a slightly higher angle of attack today. As agreed, Callie and Aiden are both happy. Also, wanted to let you know that the whole team is grateful for your support this season. We know you've had a lot to deal with, and we know it hasn't been easy for any of us, but whatever happens, you've done us all proud. And team principals, this is from Linda Clifton, who is our operations manager. I've just had Davidoff in the office, and he's required we draw up a short list of candidates for team principal at Konnersport. I asked if it was confidential, and he said we're all friends here, so I guess it's fine to let you know. Must be regarding something I'm not privy to. Yeah, pretty much not happy with Casper sticking up for himself, so we'll have to see. That of course also depends if there is a Breaking Point 3 in the future, but we'll have to see. So mid-race at the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. With the race underway, both Konnersport teammates lock in as they look to secure the points they need to guarantee the team's future in the sport past the 2023 season.
You know, before a race begins, anything is possible. Anything. On the one hand, you have the true icons of the sport, certain drivers, certain teams who set the pace, who you expect to do well. On the other hand, you have the underdogs. And we are always there, always pushing for another place, another point, looking for the smallest opportunity, the tiniest mistake we can punish. And in that moment, just before lights out, it's like the world holds its breath. You know? Everybody just waits. The air is heavy, you know? And I knew whatever happened, Konnersport had made its mark on the history of the sport. And I was at peace with that.
So you weren't nervous?
Are you kidding?
So we know how it stands right now. But just how different might it be when the checkered flag waves here in Abu Dhabi? And it's lights out, and away we go.
Okay, Aiden, let's see if we can start moving through the field. It's time to push. Come on, you've got this. Copy that.
Right, so we're starting off as Aiden Jackson with our primary objective is to get ahead of Pierre Gasly before lap 9. He's only 2 places ahead of us, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem. We've got Oscar Piastri ahead of us. Sorry, Gasly's in P9, sorry. He's 3 or 4 places ahead of us. So we've got to get a move on then. We've got Piastri ahead of us, so we will get our head down and get these places nipped in the bud as we try and look for a pretty audacious move here around the outside of Piastri, and we're going to make that stick up into P12. A little bit late on the brakes because he's still there and run wide on the exit, but that is us up into P12. As we now move along later in the lap, we're now on the back of the Aston Martin of Lance Stroll, out of the chicane onto the second DRS zone, get the traction down, DRS open, ERS going, and we just breeze past the Aston Martin, and now we catch up to Valtteri Bottas for the first points paying position. We try have a look up the inside that we did into this corner earlier, doesn't quite work out, we have to back out of it, have a look around the outside here into the final corner, still not looking too promising, but again we get the traction down, get the ERS going, pull along the outside of Valtteri Bottas into turn 1, ease it around the outside, and we are there up into P10 as we now catch up to our target man Pierre Gasly for P9. We're going to have a look around the outside again like we did here. If it doesn't quite work out, we wisely back out of it this time. This time we get our braking right, easy on the power, get the traction down as Gasly's on the curb, and that is us up into P9. And now I believe there is a cutscene about to unfold.
Down the main straight we go. Here goes Jackson again, moving up the field. What a great race for him.
Yeah, it really is so far, Croft. I mean, it's a circuit he really enjoys. Remember the race in 2021 that he put together there? It was fantastic stuff back then.
Who could forget it? Konnersport need a performance just like that today. Mayer's doing okay. Jackson really delivering.
Great stuff, Aiden. Come on, I think we can get one more place here. Push, push. Something's not right. Assessing, stand by. I'm losing speed.
Heading down the back straight now. He's in a great spot, but hang on, he's slowing. He's slowing. Something is very, very wrong.
Yeah, I think he's got a problem here, Crofty. I wonder what it is. Could it be engine related?
Look, they're throwing their hands in the air on the pit wall, and he's out.
And yeah, that's the engine gone.
2023 is over for Aiden Jackson. It's a dramatic exit, and it wasn't what he was hoping for.
Something happened up there?
Yeah, engine failure, I'm afraid. Aiden is out of this race. Repeat, Aiden's out of the race. Did you get that?
Aiden's out. I heard.
What? Let me speak to her.
Why?
Just give me the headset.
Sure about this?
I'm sure about everything.
That's what concerns me.
Kelly.
Devon?
Yeah, we've had a chat. We think it's best if you don't push the car too hard.
What? Why?
Look, you're way back, Cal, okay? We don't want to blow your engine too, so just cruise it in and finish the race.
It's got to be realistic here. Copy.
Sorry, is this a team order?
No, Casper agrees. It's just not going to make up that much ground. It can't be done. Just cruise it in, Cal. Trust me, you watch her go.
Oh, screw that. I'm going for it.
Callie, is everything all right?
Fine. I'll see you all at the finish line.
Yep, Devon playing his games again, so Callie is not in the mood to listen. She's going to go for it, as are we inclined to. We have to get P4 or above, and we're going to start by overtaking Gasly for P9, and then we're going to head up the road towards the Red Bull of Sergio Perez into this long left-hander at the end of the main back straight. Just poke our nose down the inside. He sees us coming and dives out of the way. He doesn't want to get involved in Callie Mayer's aggressive driving style, and now we are going to move on later onto the next lap number 9, as we catch up to George Russell, and we are going to go for a mega dive bomb from such a long way back. A fair play to Russell. He sees us coming, gives us the room, and that is P7. That is an outrageous dive bomb that we made there, and I don't think we're done yet, as we're catching up to Esteban Ocon ahead of us, and we're going to size him up for another dive bomb. We've got the confidence here for this, and we're down the inside again. Ease Ocon a little bit wide, kick the tail out slightly, and now we are up into P6 as we catch up to our target position of P4 and P5 ahead of us. Lewis Hamilton and Fernando Alonso, 9 world champions between these two guys, and now Callie Mayer is going to take on Lewis Hamilton round the outside of turn 1. Lewis is going to try and force us out wide onto the curb, but Callie Mayer is going to get a foot down and round the outside of turn 2 into turn 3. That is beautifully done from Callie there, but we can't dwell on that overtake. We've still got a job to do. We've got P4, Fernando Alonso ahead of us, and then directly ahead is the Ferrari as well of Charles Leclerc. So we've got potential podium on our hands here as we now open DRS. We haven't got much ERS to play with. This is just pure DRS and slipstream as we ease past the Aston Martin of Fernando Alonso on the brakes easily, get back onto the racing line, go through these next couple of corners onto the second DRS, so get the traction down, and that is us up into P3 as we breeze past Charles Leclerc with DRS open. Easy as you like, and now we're going to move on to lap 11 now. We've got Carlos Sainz directly ahead of us, and are we going to go for a repeat on George Russell? We're a lot closer, and we do go for the move. A little bit less of a rambunctious move there. We were a lot closer to Carlos Sainz that time to make that move, but later on we now on that same lap, we come out of these next 2 corners. We're already up to the leader of this race, Max Verstappen. We're now going to go down the inside. This is for the lead of the Grand Prix, and we ease our way past Max Verstappen down the inside, and that is going to be all she wrote. Callie Mayer has done the job. She's taken the team from a potential disaster with Aiden's retirement. She's picked it up. She picked up her pace. She got the job done. She achieved the P4 or above that we needed to, and she is going to go one better and win the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix.
And to the checker flag for one final time. That is some race from Callie Mayer.
What an incredible performance by her today. Konnersport, I'm sure, will be very delighted with that one.
And if you believe the rumours, Anne, this is a team whose future has been in doubt. Surely, though, they've done enough to return next season. I think they've been wonderful to watch.
We did it. We managed to pull it off from out of nowhere. And that is the end, the post-race of the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix elation. With Aiden having to retire due to engine problems, Callie puts the team on her back and manages to drag the Konnersport car kicking and screaming across the line in a miraculous finish that secures 5th place in the constructors' standings for the team. And that is all she wrote. That is everything on the agenda, with all the admin and a call for Callie from Devon.
Hey, Devon.
Not bad today, sis. Not bad at all.
You did that on purpose.
Did what on purpose?
Oh, come on, Dev. Cruise it in.
I don't know what you're talking about, mate. Technically, you went against the team order. It's poor form, that.
I can't believe I missed it at the time. It seems so obvious now.
Listen, you want to lay off the sauce, Cal. Seriously, it's a bit embarrassing. I mean...
I'm surprised Casper let you, to be honest. Really surprised.
Okay, I'm going now, because you're not making any sense. Okay? Ciao!
Yeah. Ciao.
Devon is going to be Devon right till the end. And now we get a second call from Daddy Dearest. This is going to be interesting.
Dad.
California.
That good enough for you?
Look, I thought we maybe could grab a coffee tomorrow before we head off. My flight's not till 3.
Yeah,
Have a chat, talk about next season. It'd be good for us. Well, think about it anyway. The offer stands.
You make it sound like a negotiation.
It always is with us, Callie. You let me know.
Well, this is that was pretty much as expected. So, yeah, that's pretty much all for everything in the admin, apart from what have we got in the emails. Drinks in the garage at 6 PM, be there or else. That's from the engineer, the head mechanic, Phil. Casper, I'll talk to you all later, but for now, let me just say a quick congratulations to the entire team. I couldn't be happier, and Andrea is overjoyed. I know how hard you've all worked this season. I know how much we've asked of you, and I know it hasn't been easy. It's not often in the sport you get the chance to stop and appreciate what you've accomplished, but this is one of those occasions. Enjoy it. And from our mother, Callie, I've been calling and I can't get through on your phone. Darling, I'm just so excited. I just want to talk to you about it. What a race. Call me. But that doesn't... we're not going to get that... we're not going to get that from call with our mother, because we are now going to end off the season.
It was amazing. I'm not sure I've ever seen a race like that. I was wrong about Callie.
And how did you feel about the engine failure?
There's no such thing as the perfect car. The one that failed us was the same one that got us here in the first place. So, you've just got to drive the car you're in.
Well, everyone's an individual, which means that everyone is motivated a little differently. Take Devon as an example. He always responds well to having his ego brushed, to being told that he's the best. His greatest fear is failure, so it gives him further to fall, keeps him hungry. Callie, on the other hand, has an innate drive to prove people wrong. If someone tells her something's not possible, she'll do everything in her power to achieve it. A sort of stubborn determination that can be harnessed. And then there's Aiden. I mean, when he started in F1, people thought he was a nice guy, but he was incredibly ambitious. It's just what makes Aiden tick. Which is why I may have started a rumor or two about interest from other teams during his time at Konnersport, to stoke that ambition. keep his eyes on the horizon.
A lot of people might see that as manipulative, wouldn't you agree?
Well, of course. Motivation is manipulation. It's the same thing.
Is it?
Look, the end justifies the means. After all, it's just business.
Looking forward to next season?
Just let me at it.
Will you stay next season?
I've told Casper I'll stay if he does.
Do you still have a job after your run-in with Davidoff?
Well, we'll see.
We did it! We secured the funding! What a team!
And that's all that matters.
Right now, yes, that's all that matters.
Okay, so, we done? Yeah? Cool. Ciao.
And with that, guys, that is the end of F1 23 Breaking Point 2. Be interesting to see if there's a third one, because normally these stories end up, if you seen FIFA's storyline with Alex Hunter, it normally ends up with the underdogs winning the big one at the end. But for now, guys, I hope you did enjoy this F1 23 Breaking Point 2 run through. If you did enjoy the episode and indeed the series, do feel free to smash that like button and share this video around. It really does help. Feel free to comment as well. Your feedback is always as important. Subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of these videos. I am David Claydon of KZR Racing, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.